Thanks, Sheldon. Statistics show that 9 out of 10 people that go into cardiac arrest outside of a hospital will die. And that's why a pair of firefighter paramedics have started a new company to train people, to train the general public on how to use CPR and this machine down here, the AED. So, Kirk, let's go ahead and start with what Dave is doing here with these compressions and the breathing.
Yeah, well, Dave is doing compressions. He's doing them as hard and fast and with little interruption as possible. It's important to go, the new curriculum says in 2010 says at least 2 inches of depth.
And we can see that he's really doing it. He's doing it hard and fast. And what's going on with these little lights on the shoulder? If you were to slow down, we get that thing.
So that means Dave's doing ineffective compressions, and he's either not going fast enough, which is or not going deep enough, which would be ineffective CPR.
And so something else that you mentioned, the little mask that he wears on the patient's face. We've got several different options down here. What's the importance of using those?
Well, we have to assume that everyone in the public has a contagious disease, and we think it's important for people out in the public to carry a pocket mask or a face shield. So if they're in the situation where they need to do CPR, they're prepared and don't risk exposure of a contagious disease.
So CPR is one part of the equation. The next part is the AED. The CPR is what's buying you the time. So this AED, what is it?
It's a portable unit. You'll find them out in the public at gyms, schools.
I think Fox 40 has one.
Are you trained in it?
I don't think so.
Okay, you should get trained. Take a class from us. So they're portable units. You'll find them out in the public. They're very easy to use. It'll walk you through all the steps. And essentially, a trained provider, all they need to do is push a button and make sure they're out of the way, not in any contact with the patient.
And this thing is prompting you the whole time. As it's going through, it's saying step away from the patient. You need to make sure that it's touching the body in this part and this part. It's explaining the whole process. And then after it administers the shock, you go back into breathing for the patient.
Right into compressions. It's very important to get right back into compressions. And you do the 30 compressions, the 2 breaths, and you go in it, and then it'll automatically detect whether there's a lethal heart rhythm and whether they're still in it and whether it should deliver a shock.
So these guys go around and they train with their mobile CPR unit, not just on the AED and CPR, but also on dealing with infants. If an infant starts choking, what you need to do. There's a class coming up on Saturday, and I know you guys have the information.
We do, and you know what? I'm willing to be the bad example here, Bethany Crouch. You provided a great example. If we have one of those defibrillator machines here,
yes.
I don't know where it is, and I don't know how to use it either, and it doesn't do you any good to have one. If you don't know, I will know where it is before the day is over, and I will find out how to use the thing.
So will I, because I have no idea. All right.
Go.
Sac Valley CPR is holding a class this weekend, as Bethany said, and it's going on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at William Jessup University in Rockland. And for more information, call 916-741-7200. And to learn more about Sac Valley CPR, just log on to fox40.com. We'll have all the information there, and click on the green Go button at the top of that homepage.
Coming up, a lot of Americans feel like they are stuck in their jobs with no way out. Maybe it is time.